Hey guys, this is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for tuning in to this video over here. Today it is the 23rd of December 2022. It is in fact the eve of Christmas Eve. Okay, so today is actually a usual Friday, but I'm not doing the Facebook Live today. As I mentioned, I'm taking a holiday break on today, Friday, and also next week, Friday 30th. So tonight 23rd and next week 30th Friday, I'm not doing my Facebook Live, so that's the reason why I'm doing this video. So I'm still actually in Singapore, not overseas, just that I'm taking a break from the Facebook Live. Okay, so let's get started over here. So whatever I share today, all right, is just for education and informational purpose. It is not a recommendation, right, to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. Okay, so before I go into the market outlook, I hope that it could be a short one. Okay, I hope so. Okay, all right, so just let you know that the Market Insights Virtual Summit, okay, it is coming up on the 14th and 15th of January 2023, which is coming up real soon next year. All right, so do register now. As usual, it is free. So marketwiseasia.com/January JAN 2023. All right, anyway, all the links that you are seeing on this page, if you're watching on Facebook, you should see them on the first comment of the post, and if you're watching on YouTube, you should be able to see on the description box as well. So anyway, if you can't see them, all right, you can just head over to the link manually. All right, the link URL are actually on the screen right now. So the Market Insights Virtual Summit, okay, you should be able to see this site, something like this. Once you go to this page over here, right, so just click on the register now and you are good to go. So we have a few keynote speakers. If you haven't registered, so please do register. Okay, so we have a few keynote speakers over here, right, like Ray Barros, Mr. Du Cheng Chuan over here, some of the resident speakers like Jay, all right, Royston. Okay, and after many summits, okay, Colin hasn't been speaking, so he is back once again. All right, we have Caden and also Bini. We are still onboarding a few more speakers over here. So new year, new outlook, new opportunities. Okay, so the bear market, as I'm doing this video, is still a bear market. So how will the market perform? What will be the market outlook? Okay, let's see how this market expert, okay, what are the views and how they can impart you some of the trading knowledge or investing strategy, etc. Okay, and of course we have this lucky draw, and also you can also participate. Okay, and you have this APE course, The Art of Explosive Profits, that's worth $799, and we're also giving away a 17-inch Full HD portable screen that's worth $499, and we have also 5 Starbucks gift card to be given away that's worth $20 each. And of course we also have this seasonal stock market trends that I'm giving you. Okay, if you register for this event, for those who have registered, you should be able to see the report in your Facebook, in your email. And please let you know that if you actually re-register again, right, you will not receive the same email again. So please, okay, check email from MarketWise Asia. You should be able to receive it. So anyway, if you are new, if you register already, you should receive this seasonal stock market trends, okay, for the first quarter of 2023, and also the bonus training video over here. So this will something like this. Okay, the seasonal stock market trends for the first quarter 2023, the key sectors and industry to watch. So every year, there will be some of the patterns that keep repeating again and again. Okay, so there are certain stocks, sectors, industry that move up typically in January and also in February. So I've listed down many of these sectors and ETF over here. You can take a look. Of course, I pixelated that. This is exclusive if you register for this event. So if you want to get this report, to get this list, right, please, okay, register for the Market Insights Virtual Summit over here. Okay, and of course we also have our Telegram channel, our YouTube channel, and Twitter. Twitter is something that I just start to get on board recently, and some of the things I posted on Twitter, okay, it is a little bit different from the Telegram channel. So twitter.com/Alex_yo over here. So for example, this is my page over here, Twitter page over here. Some of the things I mentioned a bit different. Okay, something I share with you, some of the trade ideas, some of things, like for example, like First Trust Global Wind Energy ETF, above the cloud, above the central pivot range, right, for the past 10 years, okay. It is, in January, it is actually, 90% of the time it closed positively. This is something that I don't share on the Telegram channel and also on the Facebook page. So if you are keen, if you want to follow on my Twitter, go ahead and follow here, okay. All right, so this is twitter.com/Alex_Yo over here. Okay, so you should be able to see the link in the various Facebook and also YouTube description link over here. So okay, let's get started over here, right? The market is actually quite bearish, right? So I was expecting the market to hit higher, but it didn't. So we have to respect the price action over here. So let's head over to the S&P 500 over here. Okay, so this is the naked chart. By the way, just to recap, all right, this is the S&P futures, S&P futures, not this cash spot index. All right, so I mentioned previously in my Facebook Live, price actually hit the trend line over here, got rejected, and then yesterday, price actually had a very strong sell-off over here. Yesterday, the market, was down negative 1.45%, but you can see this. I put candle over here, okay. You can see this long shadow over here. So the market actually recovered. All right. So let's go to the intraday over here, the 5-minute chart over here. You can see that market. Can you see this 33789? Later I'll share with you. It was quite accurate over here. All right. So anyway, yesterday at about Singapore time, about 2:30, the market started to rebound a little bit. Okay, so it's off the low over here. All right. So if you remember that I mentioned on my Facebook Live on the 16th, which is last week, 16th of December. Okay, I mentioned that I use the volume profile to see what are the potential support and resistance area. So if you actually remember, right, I add in this volume profile over here from this swing low, okay, to the swing high over here. Okay, so as I mentioned over here, right, can you see this dark blue and light blue? So this dark blue area here is the 70% of the volume is contained over here, is being transacted here, and this 70% area typically is also acting as a support and resistance area. So this is the value area high, VAH, and this is the value area low over here, which I mentioned actually on last week. So this was the boundary over here. All right, somewhere around there, 3790, and price actually quite jun, okay, hit there and then rebounded. So yeah, and actually I have no idea how the market is going to react for the past few days, but just speaking purely from a price action perspective, the market, it is not looking strong over here. So if add in my usual standard pivot point and the central pivot range over here, all right, you can see that price actually still trying to stay above at the S1 level over here. So do you remember last week I mentioned that I am looking at price to stay above the S1 level. If price really break below that, okay, which yesterday did but recovered, okay, and then price is indeed bearish over here. So respect the price action. Price bearish, okay, it is bearish. All right, and if you're looking at the Nasdaq as well, okay, it is more bearish than the S&P 500 over here, okay. And then Dow is the strongest one. All right, it is still supported just a little bit below the CPR and supported at the S1 level over here. All right, so remove the volume profile over here. Back to the S&P 500 futures over here. Okay, so but if you take a look at other indices like the equal weight S&P 500, you can see that actually the recovery, it is actually much stronger over here. You can see there's a very long shadow over here, and it's supported by the S1 level. Okay, and then if you look at this is the mid cap over here, also a very long shadow, IJH, okay, the mid cap, okay, all right, and then there is this small cap, also a very long shadow over here, okay, supporter trying to support at the cloud level over here. And actually the individual stocks are faring better than the indices itself. And actually, if you look at the seasonal data over here, right, so is the center rally dead? Okay, so technically if you look at this data over here, all right, so this is actually from stock chart, and the indicator here at the bottom is actually the seasonality from Larry Williams. This is actually not free, this is actually a paid indicator over here, but nevertheless you can see, you know, how it performed over here. So can you see that, you know, if the market actually want to rally, okay, we are somewhere near there, okay, so you know, this is the part where you're going to rally if it is going to rally, okay, so which is happening on the 23rd, okay, 23rd, which is today, starting to rally. If the center rally is going to be here, okay, the center rally is going to be here, it should rally starting from today until about end of the year, 29th of December. All right, and then in January, okay, based on seasonals, it's going to start to go down again. All right, you can see that previously this true seasonals, it followed it pretty well over here. Can you see that, you know, when price starting to go up, okay, it's starting to go up as well, you know, kind of range bound over here, price to range bound, and then start to come down, and the true signal do start to come down over here. So again, this doesn't mean that it is 100% all the time. There are instances where this doesn't work when the overall market is in a very, you know, straight downtrend over here. So you can see that while the market is in a downtrend, even though the season is pointing up, it is still in a very strong downtrend, which is somewhere near the start of the year in, you know, March, April, May, that kind of period. But okay, lately it has been following the seasonal pattern pretty well. So as mentioned, you know, where it's going to go up, okay, it's going to go up, you know, flattish, okay, kind of flat, and then it's going to come down over here, it's coming down. So we still have some chance, okay. Let's see how it goes. I mentioned in the Telegram channel, right? So I don't like, I actually don't like the pin bar. So I'm the one getting fake. You can see over here, all right. So this is the S&P 500 over here. So this was a pin bar. This was a pin bar over here, pin bar, or some might say this is a hammer candlestick pattern. So it actually, you know, fake people to go long, actually, you know, goes up a little bit, okay, and then price reverse back down and close, as in hunted the low of this hammer candlestick pattern, and then price reverse back up again. You know, right now, generally speaking, we are still in a downtrend. If you strictly look at the, you know, just the cloud and the CPR itself, okay, on the weekly time frame, no change. We are still in a downtrend, okay. This trend line, it is still following it, you know, pretty accurately. You know, we are still in a downtrend. Where now the question is whether price will go and retest the low in October over here. So we shall see. But as I mentioned, right, some of the stocks, individual stocks, are performing, you know, stronger than the indices as well. So as I mentioned in Twitter, some of the stocks that went in, okay, is actually, one of these stocks is actually called ODP. Again, this is not asking you to copy me. Anyway, if you enter, you are already late, okay. Just I'm sharing with you what I do. So for example, it is actually still pretty strong, like ODP over here. All right, ODP, it is actually the Office Depot stocks. It is not a very common stock, okay. So it can common stock. Can you see that, you know, what I mentioned, that, you know, can you see that price actually, you know, pretty strong recent uptrend, okay. Price hit the central pivot range, get supported, go up. All right, price hit the central pivot range over here, okay, and then go up again, and then there was actually a wash and rinse pattern over here. All right, so I enter on this candle over here. So right now I'm still in profit, and my stop loss is somewhere below the low over here of this swing low over here. And the other one that I mentioned is actually on the XME. This is the Meta minings. Again, I'm not asking you to copy me. I'm just sharing with you some of the long trades. Okay, the long trades that I've done. Okay, so this is Meta mining, XME over here. All right, so price broken above the cloud, retest the central pivot range, and then there's a wash and rinse over here. Okay, and then my price head up again. You can see that there is a long tail over here, long shadow over here. So price actually kind of rebounded at the end of the day. So my stop is somewhere around the low that over here. So I'm still in my long trade. So I don't intend to exit, right? So I'm still holding on. Of course, I'm not telling you all of my long trade. I think there are two more positions. Okay. I didn't review, but anyway, yeah. So none of these position got hit yet. So I'm just staying at it is. Where is it? I'm going to shift my stop. If it hit, okay, then I'll exit. So simple as that. All right. So but as of now, the market, it is, to be frank, it is not looking very strong. So even if price really do rebound, okay, when we hit the pivot point over here, the pivot point, we are going to get resisted, which is somewhere around 3,990 lah, okay, 3990, okay, this is the pivot point over here lah, 3,990, somewhere around there. All right, so even if it rebounded, it's going to get resistance over here. So at the start of the month, I thought we have a chance to stay above the central pivot range, but looking at the timing now, right, we have less than about 2 weeks away from New Year. So once again, I don't think we can stay above the central pivot range for 2 consecutive months. All right, so last month, November, was the month where price closed above the central pivot range. And this month, I believe, okay, there's a good chance that you stay below, which means that the downtrend for long term is still intact. And if you are doing position trading or long-term investing, you shouldn't be so in a hurry to buy or to go long. So again, if you are new to MarketWise Asia, so this is the reason why I say this, the green dotted line over here, these are the central pivot range over here. So once again, a recap over here, when this was the COVID sell-off, okay, when price is above the central pivot range for 2 consecutive months, then it's the start of the new uptrend over here. Okay, when there's a correction over here, when the price is above the central pivot range for 2 consecutive months, then it's the start of the new uptrend over here. Okay, and once again, when there's above the central pivot range for 2 consecutive months, okay, then start of the new uptrend over here. So there are many other instances as well. I'm going to repeat. So just the gist of it is that price is still not above the central pivot range for 2 consecutive months over here. Okay, this is below. It is below. Okay, all right. So we are still in a downtrend. All right, but I think this week or the next week, the market is going to have a lower volume, lower liquidity. So we shall see how the market will do. So if you do not have any position, I think it might be a wise choice to stay out of the market, okay, and then you go back into the market next year or so. And if you already have a position like me, I have a few long position, okay, of course you can choose. In fact, my ODP is still in profit. It's still in profit, okay, even though the market sell off, it is still in profit actually. So I'm not going to shift my stop. So if you have long position, okay, entirely up to you. You can trail your stop, or you can just wait for it to hit your stop if it hit your stop. Okay, again, all right. So if you're talking about shorting, right, I don't think this is the best chance to short now, because price has already go down for a while already. Okay, and of course price can continue to head lower, nobody knows, but I am still not shorting right now as of now. I feel that the risk versus reward is still not that good right now. Okay, anyway, this is just my very quick sharing on the market outlook. Not much preparation is done over here, so I hope that still enjoy this market sharing. And before I go off, all right, so Once again, do register for the Market Insights Virtual Summit and you get to have access to the seasonal stock market trends. Okay, do follow me on Twitter as well, on Telegram, and also our YouTube channel. So every like, follow, subscribe, it is deeply appreciated. Okay, so with that, I am ending my video sharing over here, and I wish you guys a very Merry Christmas also, okay, and a happy holidays. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.